Okay, we're going to do a recap on Parashaw, which is Deuteronomy 11:26 through 16:17. And the last two portions of the Torah we've been asked to hear, to understand and obey. The Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad was in one of our previous portions. And up to this point, we've been asked to hear, but now we're being asked to see, which is to discern, which is to behold, which is to have experiential perception and to look at things very closely. So basically, we're going to look at the Deuteronomy 13 test. John said to test the spirits to see if they be of God or not. Okay, and so one of those tests is the Deuteronomy 13 test, and it says, verse 1, if a prophet or a dreamer of dreams arises among you and gives you a sign or a wonder, and the sign or wonder that he tells you comes to pass. Okay, so a prophet rises up, he gives you dreams, he does miracles, and these come to pass. So normally we would think, well, if it's truly a prophet, he'll be able to do signs. But actually, this is a sign for us to be aware of, because Yeshua said in the last days, many will come in his name, saying he is the Messiah, and they will deceive many. And it says, take heed that no man deceive you, for many false prophets will rise in the end times. And Deuteronomy 13 is also one of the reasons why many did not accept Yeshua as the Messiah, because he came doing sign, he came acting as a prophet. But if he says, let us go after other gods which you have not known, let us serve them, you shall not listen to the words of the prophet. So that would be a disqualifier, or the dreamer of dreams. So if the prophet came and said, look, I know you had a God that told you all this stuff to do, well, I'm telling you, you don't have to do it anymore. Okay, that would be an indication of a false prophet. Some Messiah figure arising to do away with the Torah, to say the Torah is abolished, or even to say it's fulfilled in a way that you do not need to obey the commandments of God anymore, as a sign of a false prophet. Furthermore, he says, you shall not listen to the words of the prophet or that dreamer of dreams, for the Lord your God is testing you to see whether you love your God with all your heart and your soul. And he says, you shall walk after the Lord your God, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and you shall serve him and hold fast to him. But if that prophet or the dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has taught rebellion against the Lord your God. He's seducing you away from the commandments, would be a sure sign of a false prophet and a disqualifier for any person claiming to be the Messiah. And so since the church has used Paul's writings to try to teach that, Messiah did away with the Torah, they're actually teaching that he is not the Messiah according to Deuteronomy 13. And everybody who knows the Torah knows this. In next week's Torah portion, we will have a little bit more discernment, as we'll have Deuteronomy 18 to look at. Thank you. Bless you in Yeshua's name. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Blessed be his name. Amen.